Hello, thank you so much for joining me for this very brief video where I'm just going to talk through what's inside Ready Steady Read, what it looks like and how it can help us encourage our kids to read, how it can help them overcome any reading roadblocks, how it can make reading really fun and really engaging so that when they come back to those phonics books, no matter how boring they are, they've already made progress and they find that reading easier. So reading becomes something they don't dread, it's something that they are excited to do and excited to read. So, without further ado, let's get on with it. Let's have a look at what happens when you first join. So, you log in. So you join, you get sent an email with your login details. This brings you through to the parent portal where you can see everything. So as you can see, you've got a whole load of activities from the previous month as well. We've got some bonus topics for this month, and this will be updated on the 1st of October. But let's have a look. Why not have a look at tricky words for this? So on Saturday, you would be sent an email with all the activities. This will let you log into the portal and you can then watch the video of me going through all of the different activities for the week, explaining them, giving you additional pointers if you need them. However, and obviously you can also download everything here. However, if you don't want that, if you don't have time for that, that's not a problem. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 4 p.m., you get sent an email where if you click on the link in the email, it just pops up with the flashcard. So, for example, let's have a look at this. You can come into the portal and watch the video explanation, of course you can, but if you just click the link, it would come up like this. So you can see the front cover. If you want to print it off, keep it, you can. Your child can then pick out things for them to do by themselves, or you can just read this and play it with your child. So for example, Tricky Tic-Tac-Toe is a really good one for teaching spellings and tricky words at the same time. You get the explanation of what it does, you get what reading skills it covers, so you can see exactly why we're playing this game. What skill does it teach? Why does it teach our kids that? How does that tie into the world of reading? How does that make reading easier for them? And then you also get tips to make it easier for you to support your child. Some of these are extensions on how you can adapt it for your child. Some of these are ways that you can include other kids in your family, other family members as well. And there's loads of additional extras included in this. Not only that, if we go back to the main page, as I say, there's loads of extras that you can see. So if you decide that, you really want to use them, let's have a look, let's play High Five. This is something that your child has really enjoyed. Maybe you missed it, maybe you liked it, but you want to come back and have a go again. You can come back and see the entire previous months, so you're not going to miss anything if you come across anything. This is obviously just the Ready Steady Read. Inside the Ready Steady Read yearly, you also get access to all the workshops I've created. The only thing you don't get access to is the Raising Readers community, which is my higher level membership that includes one-to-one support and access to an entire year's worth of resources all at the same time. But you do get access to things like how to teach your child to blend letters to read words, how to encourage your child ahead of the phonics screening check at the end of this year for year one, how to help them if they're a reluctant reader, moving from learning letters to reading first words. That's all included. And I create roughly one workshop a month and add that in as well. And let's have a look inside one of these. So let's say your child is reluctant to read. You get all of these as videos. So you get things like why might kids be reluctant? How do we make reading interactive? How can we support them? Not only do you get the video explanation, you also get files and activities to include there, and you get loads of additional resources like how can you track your child's reading? How can you make sure that they are making progress? And again, you get video walkthroughs with that. So those are just the workshops. As I've also said, you also get access to all my masterclasses. These are usually £5 a ticket. For example, on Thursday, I ran the Year 1 Struggle Masterclass, where we went over absolutely everything the kids cover in and throughout Year 1, and loads of games and loads of activities to help with that as well. If you are a member of the yearly version of Ready Steady Read, you get that included free. It's just there. You will never have to pay for it. You never have to pay for anything. And I will also say the yearly membership doesn't renew. It's just a one-off thing. So you can choose to join for this year and you don't have to worry about cancelling it because it's just a one-off thing. It won't repeat. So that is a quick overview of what's inside Ready Steady Read. I hope you found it useful. If you have any questions at all, pop me a message. You can either comment below or you can hit reply on any of my emails or message me privately on Facebook or Instagram. I'm very happy to help or chat through anything. I'd love to know your thoughts on all of this, but I hope you're having a wonderful weekend and hopefully see you inside Ready Steady Read.